What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, like I promised in the past, I'm going to give you guys an update on my Ftmo challenge. So this past 1 week, yes, just 1 week that I bought the account. So this past 1 week, I've been able to activate just 3 trades, and throughout the process, I've been able to learn some things on how to approach the accounting much better. So I would say some of the trades I took initially was out of excitement, just to be in a trade, but which is not a good thing. But it's part of the learning curve. So in this section or in this part of my story, these are some of the things I've learned, and I'm going to take you guys through the trades. Currently, I'm down 2% on the account, which is cool. One trade will take me out of this particular drawdown, but I'm going to show you some of the trades I've taken and how I'm going to approach the account moving forward. So come with me, let me show you. Okay, so let me show you the account first. So this is the account. We have not made any profit on this account, so you can see I've taken 3 trades and 3 losses. The first trade was a 2.4 lot on NAS 100, so I only trade NAS 100 on this account. So the second trade was a 5.5 lot on NAS 100, and the third trade was a 19 lot on NAS 100. So this 19 lot was I was risking 0.5%. This also I was risking 0.5%, and the first trade was I was risking 1%. So I took 4 trades totally. So one trade was a break-even trade. So I think I was up about 1,800, almost 2%, but it went back to break-even, so which is normal. So currently this account metrics is down. So just you can see number of trades, 4 trades, 3 losses, 1 break-even. So let's keep the account going. Total trades and lot size 27 lots. Win rates about 25%, and the Sharp ratio is 2.6, which explains that I've not really taken any win on this particular account. So let me show you the trades and how it has been. So on this particular day, I was buying the NAS 100. So this day I knew on my journal, because this was on Friday, the 11th of April. On my journal, I told myself I was forcing this trade because based on my entry parameters, I need to find a retracement on the 50-60 extension. So price came to the 61 extension. But some of the things I didn't like about this particular trade was we broke one structure here. We also broke another structure here. That's 2 structure before coming down to this structure to find an area of interest. So I only take about, if it's just 1, 2, then I'll be willing to buy, but 3, that's too much. So I wasn't really confident with this trade. So my entry was even very bad. So this was a very, very bad setup to me based on how much improvement I've been working on myself. So this was not a good setup, so which I'm going to do better moving forward. So I took an L on this trade. I was looking to buy. The patterns was there, yes, but not in the condition I would like it. So this particular trade was like a euphoric trade because I was just excited to take a trade on that account. So yeah, 1% down on this particular trade. Then the next trade was on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll rate this trade like currently I'll give it a 6/10. So why did I give it a 6/10? So that's some of the things I've learned over the last week of trading. So that's the basics of trading, is like personal improvement. You're always trying to improve and to see what is working and what is not working. And the only way you can see what is working and what is not working is by executing. You don't do that by just analyzing and leaving it to play. You execute so you can feel the whole thing, feel all the emotions that entails the whole process of taking a trade, waiting for it to hit profit, or taking a loss on the trade. So this particular trade, so what I feel I did wrong, which was I didn't make this trade like a 10/10 or a 9/10 setup, was the fact that this was a major low created before price continued to push up. So what I did on that day, I came in and I drew my fib from just a 1 candle retracement here, and you can see okay, let me put it here. So price was on the 58 on the 0.5 extension. So I drew my box here, double bottom here, and I took a buy, but price came, stopped me out. So the thing I learned is not to take a trade from a 1 candle retracement. So this particular candle is not enough as in like an enough reason for me to draw my fib from this area. Like this is where price initiated from. Price originally initiated from here. So if I drew my fib to that particular point, see, it's not even a 68 extension, so that is like price is still shy from the zone of entry. So now you can see that after all of that was done, when this trade was all over, I had to take, when I was doing my journaling, so I had to take the fib from the original place, and you can see how price came and rested on this area here with this candle. So if I had taken this trade after this play, not in this particular play, it will have been like a break-even trade. So instead of a losing position, it will have been a break-even position. As you can see, price did a 1 to 1.7 before coming back. I think he even did a 1 to 2. Okay, no, it didn't do a 1 to 2. So 1 to 1.7 before coming down. So this would have been like a break-even trade. So which is all good and dandy. So we learned from it. So basically, some of the lessons from this particular period was, do not take a setup that had just one candle retracement. That's not solid enough to make a judgment. So this was a 0.5 losing position. Then my third trade that was a loser was, okay, originally the trade that did a break even was from here. So I was selling from this area here. So my entry position was around here. Price wicked me in around here, and price pulled down exactly the way I wanted it. But before it pulled down, this was where price stopped, then came straight to my break-even position and stopped me out on the break-even after doing like a 1 to 1.7. So I do the minimum of 1 to 2, so this was a losing position. Then on that particular day, this was a break-even position. So that particular day, I now took another trade after it broke me even, which I also learned another lesson, which was a one candle retracement situation. So see how the price just retraced with just one candle. That's not enough. So if what I should have done properly that day was just wait for price to come to this area, or just avoid it altogether and learn from it. So this was 3 position, 2% losing position, 2% loss overall on the 10% max drawdown. So this is how risk management helps me to mitigate my losers, so that my losers are small. Then when I do take a winning position, it covers for the losers as quick as possible. So those are some of the things I've learned and where I'm currently at on this account. So I'm a 2% drawdown on the account. You can see the parameters here. 1 second. So not even 2%, so 1.9% drawdown on this account. 3 trades activated. So I'm going to keep you guys posted next week on whatever trade position I take this week, moving to the next week. So expect the video. If you want to learn stuff like this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and turn on the notification bell, because as I'm working on this, I'm learning, you are also learning. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.